Today on Rappler. The Agriculture Department lowers the maximum suggested retail price for imported rice to 55 pesos from 58 pesos. The Labor and Social Welfare Departments admit there is no official list of qualified AKAP beneficiaries. Pro-Duterte personalities who snubbed the House Tri-Committee's hearing are slapped with show-cause orders. Filmmaker Darryl Yap announces the cancellation of the Rapists of Pepsi Paloma screening on February 5. And Meteor Garden actor Darryl Yap posts a farewell message to his on-screen partner Barbie Hsu. The Agriculture Department lowers the maximum suggested retail price for imported rice from 58 pesos to 55 pesos per kilo starting Wednesday, February 5. This in an attempt to curb the rise of imported rice prices, which remained high despite the tariff cut from 35 to 15%.
Starting tomorrow, yung MSRP for imported rice na 5% will now be sold at 55 pesos per kilo. And then by February 15, the MSRP will now be nationwide.
DA spokesperson Arnel de Mesa says the agency plans to further lower the MSRP following periodic reviews. This comes just 2 days after the DA announced a food security emergency on rice, which enabled the National Food Authority to release its rice buffer stocks. As of February 1, imported rice prices range from 38 pesos for regular milled rice to 61 pesos for special rice. In his 2022 campaign, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. promised to lower the price of rice to 20 pesos per kilo. The Labor and Social Welfare Departments admit in a Senate hearing on Monday, February 3, no official list exists to determine who qualifies as beneficiaries of the controversial Ayuda sa Kapusang Kita program or AKAP. AKAP, a one-time cash assistance program administered by the Department of Social Welfare and Development, gives up to 5,000 pesos to workers earning below the minimum wage. In the hearing, Senator Amy Marcos calls out DSWD and DOLE officials for lacking a clear list of beneficiaries that involves billions of pesos in public funds. She also says the criteria for beneficiaries were vague, with only workers affected by inflation or earning below the minimum wage qualifying. Meantime, Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong raises concerns about the AKAP's similarities to pork barrel and notes it is plagued with many irregularities. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. had placed the 26 billion peso AKAP budget for 2025 under conditional implementation. The House of Representatives Tri-Committee investigating fake news and online disinformation issues show-cause orders to social media personalities who failed to show up in the committee's first hearing. The committee invited 40 social media personalities, with some submitting excuse letters to justify their absence, including former Marcos Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles.
Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles, I respectfully decline this invitation as I question the legality of the inquiry for being violative of the constitutional guarantee of free speech.
Aside from Angeles, the following are slapped with show-cause orders despite submitting letters. This means they will be cited in contempt and ordered arrested should they fail to attend the next hearing. Among those invited and had failed to appear but were not issued show-cause orders were National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict officials Lorraine Badoy and Jeffrey Celis, former broadcaster Jay Sonza, and blogger Sas Sasot and Banat Bay, among others. Filmmaker Darryl Yap says the screening of his film The Rapists of Pepsi Paloma, originally set for February 5, will not push through. In a statement on Yap's Facebook page, he says his team failed to submit the required documents to the Movie and Television Review and Classification Board, or MTRCB. He also mentions the possibility of premiering the film abroad or focusing on streaming platforms instead. The MTRCB said that the film was not under review due to incomplete requirements. Comedian Vic Soto had filed a cyber libel complaint against Yap for the teaser of the film, where Soto's name was mentioned in connection with an alleged crime. The complaint includes 19 counts of violating the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2022 and seeking 35 million pesos in moral and exemplary damages. Soto also filed a writ of habeas data petition against Yap, which was granted on January 24, requiring Yap to delete the teaser from all platforms. Former Meteor Garden star Darryl Yap shares an emotional farewell message for his on-screen love interest Barbie Hsu on Chinese social media site Weibo. This after Hsu's sudden death at 48 due to pneumonia caused by influenza. Yan says in a translated message, quote, "Thankful for meeting you. In your carefree, childlike years, you always said to live every day as if it were your last and enjoy it to the fullest. I hope this time you will go slowly, and from now on, in another world, there will be no troubles and the years will be peaceful. Yan played the lead role of Daming Sa in Meteor Garden in 2001 and was the love interest of Hsu's character San Chai. Former Meteor Garden cast member Ken Chu also honors the late actress on Instagram. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.